Probably seen the ads. Attorneys on TV promising a quick settlement after a car accident, but clients beware. And this week's Know the Law segment, Tom Sinas is here to talk about the lawyers who illegally solicit clients. It's out there.
Christian, it's out there, and it's really scary that it's becoming more and more of a problem.
Are these what people call the ambulance chasers?
Well, I think a lot of people use that term to describe lawyers who actually aren't doing anything illegal. But people use that term to describe lawyers that are doing things illegal, and it's important to understand the difference. The reason this problem, I think, has proliferated is because of how easy it is to obtain data about people. Data about car accidents, your cell phone data, your email data, your address data. You know, in the old days, it was harder to get that.
Right, they couldn't track you down.
Right, they can track you down now right away. And so here's the law in Michigan, and here's what people really need to be concerned about. It is illegal. It is a crime to directly solicit an auto accident victim within 30 days after an automobile accident. And now, I have seen this in my practice where a client, before they ever met me, told me that they were laying in their hospital bed and all of a sudden their cell phone went off, and on the other end of the cell phone was someone saying that they worked with a law firm or were a lawyer and were promising them legal help. That's illegal. And if someone's doing that, that's not someone that you want to have represent you. What also is happening too often is that the lawyers who are engaged in that illegal conduct are associated with medical providers who may also be engaged in illegal conduct. And the lawyers will want to take the patient in as a lawyer and then refer the patient to a group of medical providers. That's not a scenario that you want to be involved in. You got to remember, you have the right to choose your own lawyer. You have the right to choose your own attorney. And these are not decisions, either your medical decisions or your legal decisions, that should be taken lightly. You shouldn't choose to hire someone just because they call you. You shouldn't choose to go see a doctor just because some lawyer you've never met recommends it.
Right.
You got to do your homework.
So how do you do that?
You know, I think that it's like anything else. If you were going to ask yourself, all right, how am I going to do a really important repair to my home? Or what doctor should I see? Well, one thing you would do is you'd ask around, right? You'd want to know somebody who had a similar experience and who they worked with. Then after you asked around, you would want to do your own research. And there's plenty of good information on the internet about lawyers, who they are, the kind of work that they've done. So I think it starts by doing your own homework, then trying to validate your own homework. And then here's the thing, when it comes to hiring a lawyer, go interview the lawyer.
Right.
You don't have to hire the lawyer, right? You can interview more than one lawyer.
Doesn't cost anything to talk first.
It shouldn't cost anything to talk at first, and you should be confident that, number one, I've got a competent person, and number two, I've got somebody that I feel like will look out for me and who I connect with.
Got to know who you're talking to.
And here's the thing that those of us who try to practice legally want everyone to know. If you're illegally contacted, you need to do something about it. Consider calling the Attorney Grievance Commission, or at the very least, ask who is it that's contacting you, get their name, get their contact information, and even consider calling the police, because it's a crime. Some good advice. And if somebody wants to call your office, you have them all across the state. That's right. They can call us anytime. Nothing wrong with that. 616-301-3333. Find us online at www.sinasdramis.com, or shoot us an email at info@sinasdramis.com. Tom, thanks for stopping by today. Thanks, Christian.